anyways, take two. 8/14/2022. I just got interrupted, so I'm gonna remake this video. So I'm saying was these perps. I don't know if they still get paid if they don't see us, if they wait for us all day at a certain spot. I don't know if they still get paid or not. I'm not sure. But I hope they don't. Like right now I'm out here by myself, and I think because my tenant has people over, they're not gonna come by. Because there was only a couple people out and a couple cars. Not so many people at all. Except for this guy driving. So they send us honey traps, right? I was trying to tell you the last guy I liked a lot, like years and years ago, before my father passed, and I think he ruined that too. And it was all for the best. The guy probably wasn't going to make me his girlfriend or wife, so it is what it is, right? But before I saw him, his license plate, on every license plate of a car, not his license plate, sorry, every car license plate had his birthday on it. And he was a celebrity. He was in a music group, but I like the group. I still like the group, whatever. Just glad it didn't ruin my life by sleeping with him. Yeah, God knows if he had STDs or anything. I digress. I sound like them a lot. Everywhere I went, I saw his name, heard his name, heard songs that reminded me of the situation. So the devil didn't want me to stop thinking about this guy, because he wasn't good for me. And he wanted me to focus on this guy instead of God. So he kept pushing it. And then, there was guys out there that dressed just like him and looked like him, the same kind of look and everything. So, there you go. He wanted me to not be focused on God. And the gang stalk is like the handlers, I guess they know or something. I don't know if I didn't really talk to the guy. I've seen him a few times before he went back home. We never got together, so it was like a waste of time basically. And his name was on a license plate, the name they gave him in the group. So I was like, what the fuck is that? I took a picture of it because I was like, what the fuck? That was a little too, out there and like too obvious. So it's probably somebody had the same name and decided to put that on their license plate. Well, it was very weird. And I was at a different place in my life where I got over him, and I was doing really well. We were leaving a funeral too. We had a family funeral going. And I turned the corner and the name was on the license plate. I was like, what the fuck? That's the honey trap shit. So now it's been years. I don't know anything that's going on with this guy. I don't really want to know anything anyway. So, he doesn't know that it exists anymore. And it is what it is, right? So now I see this other hottie, right? Straight up big ass Adam's apple, so it's a man, you know what I mean? Oh. And he's just hot. Okay, so the devil uses him now. So when I'm trying to sleep, he uses him, to make me come, basically. So I know that the devil does that for everybody. Whoever you're interested in, even if they don't know that you exist, the devil will use that image of the person and entice you. So I'm like, okay. So I rebuke every dream I have when he shows up, because I know what the devil's tricks already. He still tries, because that's what he's supposed to be doing until the end of time, basically. Is to entice us, to make us fall away from God. Sometimes we fall back and we fail, but then again we get right back up and we try again. We're only human, so you know what I mean? Like, these demons have no body, so they try to use us for that kind of stuff, right? It's all in the Bible anyway. So now the new guy, and I haven't seen anything with him online at all for months. It was like a whole month went on where I was watching these little videos, like shorts, they're called shorts. I was like, alright, he's cute, whatever. He seems nice. And then I started having like all these freaky dreams about him. I'm like, this is not good. You know, because the guy don't know. At least with the last guy, he saw me in person. You know what I mean? We saw each other a couple times in person. This guy don't know who I am. So now I'm starting to hear his name again, his name, all over the place. And they're sending guys that look just like him just the other day. Not yesterday, but no, nice, the day before. A guy came walking down the block, looked just like him. I was like, what the fuck? It's creepy. And then like a month ago, I was with my family and we went out to dinner. I was all happy, whatever. We parked the car, and we were walking across the street, and a guy looked like him was passing by. I was like, are you fucking serious right now? So that's when it started. And then, like, every second of my life since then, almost, I see the guy's name everywhere. And then only today did I see a guy that looks like him. So that wasn't too bad. I was like, bruh. You know what I mean? I can't, like, explain. But that's what they do. The honeypot's trickery is... It's from gang stalking, but it's really from the devil. The devil is using the people to dress like these people that we have an interest in. And, you know, he's making them look like them. You know, it's a trickery. The devil knows how to do that kind of stuff. Come on now. He's been around for centuries, right? Of course he's gonna know how to trick us. That's his job. But we can't fall for it. Stop falling for his tricks. He's not that clever. So you gotta read your Bible and know the enemy, because he will trick you in so many ways. Listen, it doesn't mean I don't like the guy. It's just I know the devil is using men who kind of look like him, you know, to come around. And the devil is still doing that with the other guy too. A lot of times, like, it's not every single second again. Every once in a while I'll see somebody who looks like him too. And, like, read his nickname again. Like, I'm like, why am I seeing this still? It's like, really? The devil always has to do something like that, you know? But there was a guy who looked like the first guy. It was just random. I thought it was random, right? Because we went to dinner for Mother's Day one year. We went all the way to Queens to a Greek restaurant. The food was excellent. The next table over, there was a guy that looked like the other guy I liked. Like, exactly, his same face and everything. And he had the nickname on his hoodie. I was like, are you fucking kidding? That's not a coincidence. I snapped a picture of the back of his shirt, though. Not of him. But I think he saw me do it. So, like, a few weeks later, I come out of the post office, and he's driving by, the same guy. And he's in a purple sports car. These purple, they know my favorite color is purple, so they're gonna use purple everywhere I go. They used to do it all the time. Yeah, everything was purple. Now they don't do that anymore, but they're probably gonna do it again now that I'm making this video. Oh well. I saw him like 3 or 4 times. Like, I was going to an appointment a couple blocks away from here. I'm in the cab and I see the same car. So I'm like, oh, purple car, that's cool, a sports car. And then I'm like, that car kind of looks familiar. I've seen the same car a couple times. Everywhere I went, I saw it for like 2 weeks, I think it was. And then I saw him twice when I was at the post office. He sped very fast one way, turned the block, and then sped back the other way. I kept looking at me and honking the horn. I was like, what is this fucking guy doing? You know, I didn't realize, you know, it was a former gang stalker. I was like, what the fuck? Like, who told him to dress like this guy that I used to like and then go past me at that moment, you know? Who else but the devil would tell him that? You gotta understand, a lot of people are into witchcraft. They really are. But the fact that he lives not too far from me is a little creepy. Because if I saw him all the way in Queens, and then a couple weeks later I see him in my neighborhood, almost, doesn't that mean he lives near me? And I think that's fucking creepy. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But honey traps are everywhere. Some you can actually tell the honey traps who they are. Like I said, there was a guy with green eyes. He was fucking hot too. But I'm like, the way he looked at me in the eyes said, "Scream devil." You know what I mean? Like he wanted to put a spell on me. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you can actually tell when these people want to do that kind of stuff. And it's so much better to have discernment against these demons because, you know, if you're still looking to get married and everything, you have to watch who you bring into your life. Like, I still want to get married someday, but I don't know because I'm, you know, older. You know, men usually want younger women, you know what I mean? So, and if I can't get married, it's because of a spell. Somebody put some sort of witchcraft on me where I can't get married or have kids. I already know they did spells where I couldn't get hired because they do that. Somebody else knows about it and talked about it, and it makes sense. It really does. So, like I could tell when somebody's trying to spy on me and shit. Like the lady I used to work with, when I saw her today, I don't think I've ever seen her in the other Dunkin'. Maybe she came in there once or twice. I don't know. Like I've seen her waiting there in front a couple times. Yeah, they're everywhere, these fucking bikes. Today she didn't buy nothing. She was already in there. She had to sit behind me, like directly behind me. That's what witches do. They have to sit right next to you or behind you, and they try to touch you. They try to pluck a hair out. Like let's say if you have long hair and your hair, you know, sometimes even though we brush our hair, sometimes we have a hair on our back, you know, from falling out. You know, sometimes our hair falls out, not a lot, a little bit. And you got a hair on your shirt. They will take the hair and do witchcraft on you. So it's best to get a lint roller and try to like get all the hairs off your back, off your clothes if you can. Only if you can, if you can reach. Because, you know, they do that. Didn't you watch Harry Potter? She grabbed the girl wizard. She grabbed the hair from the other girl to do a spell on her, and it was a cat hair, so she became a cat. That was funny. That's karma, though. You don't do witchcraft on people. She got turned into a cat. It was funny. Like, haha, that's what you got to do with witchcraft, bitch. They're all gonna get theirs. But they got, you know, we're gonna have to wait till God comes back and we get new bodies. They're gonna be pissed off if they can't kill us. I wish they would get their karma now, though. You know what I mean? I guess that's why we're not God, you know? He knows the perfect timing for that, you know? Oh, when you throw out stuff in the garbage, like regular garbage, you should use a black bag if you're targeted. You go to Home Depot, you got the big boxes of garbage bags. You could go to the supermarket too. But like the heavy duty bags, you probably should get. And you put your regular garbage, like if you have regular garbage bags at home, you can still use those, but put those in the black garbage bags during garbage night. Because they go through the garbage. I mean, there's people that get cans and bottles out of the recycle pail. They go to the recycling center and they get money. I'm not talking about those people. Well, witches and warlocks, what they do is they'll dig through your garbage bags. They'll take Q-tips, used Q-tips, hair from your hairbrush. If you're like me, you take your hair out of your hairbrush and throw it out. And I have like a very tight sealed bags. Like there's a bag there, and I put it in another bag, and we put it in black bags now. We have black bags. So if they really need to get the stuff, I don't know, it's gonna be very hard. Hopefully it gets caught on camera though. So, man or woman, when you brush your hair, make sure it's not noticeable in your garbage bag. Like I have, the waste baskets you get for your bathroom and your room or whatever that's small. You put a bag in there. Just make sure that nobody can see it through the bag so they don't get tempted. So they take Q-tips, used Q-tips, snot rags, used tissues. They take your hair, your nail clippings, and if you're a woman, they take your used pads and tampons. I'm not kidding. Men, they will take your used condoms or your tissue used with, you know what I mean? They'll take those out of the garbage. The symptoms, they use it in their rituals. You know how they have to grind animal bones in their rituals? I think they use this kind of stuff when they can't find animal bones anywhere. Well, they'll kill a rat or a cat or a dog, or they'll steal your pets and sacrifice them. Or strays. They usually do strays too. And if you live in an animal shelter or you work in an animal shelter, they steal black cats from there and do rituals with them. It's called black cats. So you just gotta be careful. On Halloween they do that. They go to the no-kill shelter and get a black cat and sacrifice it. I'm not joking. Former witches and warlocks talk about their stories online. They all said the same exact thing. Hide your animals on Halloween, especially. They take dead squirrels. They'll kill a squirrel. Like my neighbor killed a squirrel. She threw it on my porch. She was trying to send me a message that she was gonna kill me. Yeah, like that. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that, lady. That's why she poisoned that bread. Are you fucking kidding?